Okay, you're at the Watchman Way, July 24th, 2020. Um, I mentioned yesterday that things just didn't seem right. That, um, the way that President Trump was playing this, talking about the mask, the vaccine. Well, Timothy Holmseth, who's been a leader he's a journalist, I think, out of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, uh, was attacked by the deep state because he was going after them for pedophilia. He's now supposedly a part of the Pentagon pedophile task force. And he came out with like a decode of President Trump's, I guess, press conference the other night when he was talking about the vaccines. He was talking about the military delivering the vaccines, which sounded odd to me anyway, right? The military delivering the vaccines? That doesn't make any sense. Well, the decode basically pedophilia is the virus and the military is the vaccine. When you put it together that way, it makes a lot of sense. I'm taking from this that this is going on right now. My take on this is that they're delivering the vaccine. They're arresting these people right now. To me, it's the only thing that makes sense. This isn't going to go past the election. The Patriots, especially as this exposure gains traction and more people are waking up every day. And in one of the JFK Jr. posts last week or earlier this week, I guess maybe it was earlier this week. Shoot. God, he mentioned this. I can't remember the exact sentence. But to me, this makes perfect sense. The alternative is what President Trump has flipped or he's backing off. It doesn't jive. Again, I think he was sending a message, maybe sounding weak when he's really strong, when he's really on the offensive. We'll see. If it's going on right now, we're going to know in the next week or two. So we'll all be watching for what happens. A member sent me a video today and it gave me an idea, and then I posted today about basically granting everybody exemptions, ADA mask exemptions. So what happened was, I think it might have been a Southwest flight. I'm not 100% sure. But this guy gets on a flight and we've talked about this. I think I talked about it last week, about this ADA. They can't if they ask you to wear a mask and you tell them that you're ADA exempt, they have to drop it. They can't ask you any questions. There's an $85,000 fine the first time. The first offense is $85,000. And I think it might go to the person, and their attorney might get part of this. I've got to get into this a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that the person who was discriminated against, supposedly, in this situation, would get most of the fine. So this guy gets on a plane and he claims an exemption. And there was a big to-do. I mean, they basically, they started scrambling. The pilot actually got online to their head office or whatever because they didn't know what to do. And as it turns out, they went through all of the different protocols and procedures with both the ADA and the mask. And what they do? The guy got to fly with no mask. They offered, and of course the citizens were really upset at first. Well, he's not wearing a mask. The other passengers. So when it finally came down, the corporate office said he doesn't have to wear a mask. And so what they did was he went on. I got to give him a lot of credit. The pilot came on, on the air, the speaker system, and announced, "This is what's happening." Basically, what they said: guy doesn't have to wear a mask. Anybody who is concerned can get off the plane and we'll get you on the next flight. Well, after a few minutes of everybody kind of talking about it, nobody got off the plane. Everybody needs to be using this now. Everybody needs to be using this. I just granted you an ADA exemption. Listen, wearing the mask are harmful to your health. That's a scientific fact. It causes pleurisy. I'm a stroke victim. My blood pressure goes up. It's dangerous to me. Wearing that mask and not being able to breathe makes my blood pressure go up. This has nothing to do with trying to keep us safe. This has to do with control and satanic rituals. This "I can't breathe" wearing a mask is part of a satanic ritual that they're trying to get us to play along with and exert their control over us. Don't put up with it. You don't have to put up with it. I'm telling you, when you tell them you're ADA exempt, they cannot question you. They cannot ask you for any paperwork. They cannot ask you what your situation is. Why are you ADA? They can't. $85,000 fine. First time. You don't want to wear a mask? Don't wear a mask. Tell them you're ADA exempt. End of discussion. I'm gonna try and get that video reposted too. I'll get it up tonight or tomorrow. It's happening again. Investors dump everything China. China in trouble. I think that's why they're, pushing everybody's buttons. They're in trouble. China is. They got 1.5 billion people. and their economy is worse than ours, which is saying something. And, you know, for the people that are saying China's going to start a war, blah, 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 they're going to come take our guns, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. China's not going to do a damn thing. China can't. This is, at any time in the last 100 years, this would be the last point in history that they could afford a conflict with America. There's no good ending for China in a conflict with America. It ends badly no matter how it turns out. It's a lose-lose for them. They lose if they win a conflict. They lose if they lose the conflict. There's no upside. Plus, I think that the Chinese people revolt. And as the next headline from Zero Hedge, Pompeo's Cold War rhetoric comes as, what the heck? Oh, report finds China's marine units expanding all over the world in the next decade. So they're saying that China's trying to, you know, exert its power and reach all over the world. The world is going to change this year. There's no a 10-year plan. What China wants to do in the next 10 years. What America wants to do in the next 10 years. It's a joke. You know, no one can predict along these lines militarily where any country is going to be in 10 years, because the whole world is changing and we're going to become less militaristic. So nothing to worry about there. California, Texas, Florida suffered record virus deaths. It's the flu. People die from the flu every year. More fear porn to keep that mail-in ballot hope alive for the globalist. That's not going to happen. Again, President Trump ends this. We're not going to get to the election before this all blows up. Or he drops the hammer. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, they suffer record deaths as cases appear to decline. Huh. What a surprise. Americans are buying guns in record numbers, and the Washington Post isn't pleased. The Washington Post. I could give a shit whether the Washington Post is pleased or not. What is the Washington Post even doing expressing their ignorant opinion? That's not their job to express displeasure that Americans are buying more guns. They're supposed to report the news. There's not supposed to be any bias there. We know that's a joke. But it's exactly why papers like the Washington Post and the New York Times need to go. They serve no purpose. They have betrayed America. They have betrayed the trust given to them to do their jobs. The reason they got protections in our Constitution was so that they could help defend us, to protect us from exactly what we're facing here, that they have joined forces with, the globalist agenda. They're supposed to protect us from people like this. They're supposed to expose people like this. That's why they got the protection in our Constitution. And what have they done? They've taken the money and betrayed us. I believe a lot of them should hang. If you are conspiring with globalists to take down our country from the inside, and there are many, 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 many of them, you should hang for treason. And I believe there are going to be many that do. Stocks sink as silver soars to best week in 40 years. The best week in 40 years. What did God show me in 2014? Physical silver and Litecoin. Everything God showed me in 2014 is coming true this year. All of it. Silver, Litecoin, first ever worldwide economic collapse, the worldwide draining of the swamp, the exposure and eradication of satanic pedophiles. It's all happening right now. Everything God showed me. Buy your silver and Litecoin. Don't be a fool. Don't ignore God's gift. These are gifts from God. Physical silver and Litecoin are gifts from God. Take advantage. Get your money out of the bank. Get your money out of the stock market. You're an idiot. You got money in the stock market, you're an idiot. It's a fixed, rigged game. And just look at what's going on. I mean, quit watching Fox. Quit watching CNN. Do your own homework. Look at the economy. There are zero bright spots in the economy. Just talking to a friend today. Good friend. Doesn't know anything about the economy. Buying the garbage from the mainstream media. Oh, everything's fine. It's not fine. We were screwed before the virus. We were screwed. Now we shut down the worldwide economy for 6 months, and you still think it's okay? Quit drinking the Kool-Aid. Get away from the cognitive dissonance. The economy is done. It's just a matter of when are they going to declare the moment of death. Nothing's going to save this. It's a mathematical certainty. The economy's finished. You know, the reset or Nasara is coming. I'm going to talk about that in a second too. Fox suddenly, here's a reason why you dump Fox. Fox suddenly cuts away from the White House press briefing after Portland violence is shown. So the press secretary, Kaylee, whatever her name is, showing a clip of what's going on in Portland, and Fox pulls away. They don't want, they're nonviolent. Antifa. Yeah, President Trump's overstepping by abusing nonviolent protesters. So you can't show them protesting. You can't show the violence because then it contradicts the mainstream media CIA narrative that Fox is busy spewing. Turn it off. It's a joke. They're traitors. They're no better than CNN. They're worse than CNN because they're disguising themselves as conservatives. Turn it off. Boycott Fox. Washington Post, I love it. Settles $250 million lawsuit with a Covington teen from last year. Remember the kid that was at a protest there in Washington? I think it was one of the memorials there. And they way overstepped. They just settled the lawsuit. Good for that kid. Yeah, I hope they bleed them dry. Every last one of those bloodsuckers. The Washington Post, the New York Times, CNN, Fox News. Bleed them dry. Goldman spots historic inversion in the market. There's more trades on derivatives now than there are on actual stocks. So they're betting these wild derivatives. You know, just some of the stuff is crazy. You can bet on anything in the stock market now. Anything. It's like a casino. It's all coming down. Believe it or not, you've been warned. Jim Grant, confidently bullish on gold and silver amid unprecedented monetary moment. 0% interest has distorted or destroyed markets. Been saying it for years now. 0% interest has killed us. It kicked the can down the road. It did what they wanted it to do. But it's destroyed the pension funds, destroyed insurance industry. You know, you need 8% return on insurance or pension funds. Just to maintain. 0% for 12 years. I mean, virtually. I mean, it hasn't been zero, but virtually 0% for 12 years. Killed us. Some optimism from Goldman. The number of new virus cases is starting to flatten. It's just the flu. I really don't care about the curve flattening because it's just the flu. You know, if they hadn't shut down the economy, this would be we would be talking about. I mean, it's a flu. It's less dangerous than the common flu. They've shut down the worldwide economy and have everybody wear a mask. It's over. Just a matter of time. Eviction moratorium expires today, putting millions of renters at risk. That's why I think that President Trump is going to do something pretty quick. I don't see him letting this drag on. I don't see him letting millions of Americans get their lives ruined, their homes lost because of the deep state, the globalist agenda. Especially when there's things he can do to stop this. I think he's going to. As gold soars to near record highs, U.S. dollar tumbles to 6-month lows. What does that tell you? That doesn't sound very good for the economy. U.S. manufacturing and service surveys disappoint in early July look. That doesn't sound very good for the economy. And to finish up, I want to talk a little bit about there's a lot of chatter right now. A couple of things. People talking about the Antichrist, people talking about the cryptocurrencies tied into the mark of the beast and the New World Order agenda. This is all psyop. People they're trying to tie Nasara into the Antichrist. This is the deep state, New World Order, globalist, trying to discredit the things that they fear. They don't want Nasara. They don't want cryptocurrencies. They want a cashless society with no assets outside the system. They don't want precious metals. They don't want cryptocurrencies because they can't control them. They're outside the system, which should make you want them even more. As we have been saying for almost 6 years now, physical silver and Litecoin, as silver, did it hit the 40-year high? Hits the 40-year high. 6 years ago we were talking about this. 6 years ago we were talking about satanic pedophilia. 6 years ago we were talking about draining the swamp. 6 years ago we were talking about the first ever worldwide economic collapse when we were supposedly in a huge recovery. Look where we are right now. Everything God showed me is happening. That maybe ought to make you think that the other things, greatest transfer of wealth in human history, 1,000 years of peace and prosperity, man's greatest accomplishment in defeating these satanic pedophiles that have ruled our world for thousands of years, man's greatest age, 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. We're not at the end times. Don't listen to the fearmongers. We're not at the end times. We are heading into 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. God and President Trump, 100% in control. So, do your homework. Use your critical thinking skills. Use your discernment. And you are going to find out that all of this chatter about the Antichrist, about cryptocurrencies and the mark of the beast, nothing to do with President Trump, nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. It's all good, guys. They're just trying to, again, distract you from things that they don't want to happen. Okay, what do we got here? Which way do we go? Kevin, what's up? Jeff, what's up? Roxanne and Mr. Bandit, what's up? Mr. Bandit, the Watchman mascot. Aaron, what's up? What the hell's wrong with this thing? Dennis, what's up? What is wrong with this thing? Jeff's having filet mignon. Wow, what the hell's going on here? Linda, hello. Linda red pilled a preacher is going to red pill his congregation. Good job, Linda. Dan, what's up? God damn it. Barbara, hello. Tessie, hello. Colloidal silver, get it from Mike Janman. Lena, how you doing? Yeah, get rid of them. Fox is no good. You know, they're run by globalists. Gary and his twin brother Jerry. Edith, hello. OAN's another good one. OAN. Dave, how you doing? Zero Hedges, good. Randy, hello. Ray Lynn, hello. Lisa, hello. Yeah, President Trump is definitely on the offensive right now. Shelly, how you doing? Shelly hasn't watched TV in over 4 years. Wait a minute, what was that? I'm not going to go there. Uh, yeah, boy, there's a ton of indictments, guys. They're saying, what is it? 500,000? Is that what it is? Worldwide? Yeah. 500,000 worldwide are going to be arrested. Christine, how you doing? Cecil, what's up? Yeah, Shelly, you had to go there. Now you got Cecil going. Krissa, how you doing? Tony, Mindy, hello. Everything is going to change, guys. Deb is correct. We talk about these 10-year plans. That's a joke because everything changes this year. Nothing's going to be the same. Eddie, how you doing? Well, the cabal would be right up there as the Antichrist. Illuminati. Susie, how you doing? Jessica, hello. You're welcome, Jessica. Carbon 60. Something else God showed me. Amazing stuff, guys. Well, the people who leave their money in the bank are probably going to lose it. The banks changed the laws about 3 years ago. Now your deposits are considered loans to the bank. So when they go belly up, they don't have to pay you. That's the law. That's 100%. The politicians gave the banks the pen to write the law, and that's what they came up with. People talk about, well, I've got FDIC insurance. Well, technically that's true. The problem with FDIC insurance is there's only enough in the fund based on the deposits we have today to cover about 3 cents on the dollar. So good luck with that FDIC insurance. Get your money out of the bank. Put it in something. Silver just hit a 40-year high. What are you frickin' thinking? Get your money out of the bank, put it into physical silver and Litecoin. Split it 50-50. Whatever you're going to invest, put half in physical silver, half in Litecoin. Patricia, what's up? Deb, hello. Yeah, listen. The history books are going to change, guys. They have lied to us about everything. We're going to have to relearn history. It's nothing what they told us about. It's going to blow you away. We are united. Porterhouse steak is on sale for $6.99 a pound. Okay. Lena saw a video today from the 90s saying there was a bomb found on JFK Jr.'s plane. Yay, planet there. Also, the beacon signal was strategically placed far from the scene. Yeah, guys, I'm 95% sure JFK Jr. is alive. Who got more Litecoin? Colleen got more Litecoin. Good job, Colleen. Oh, happy birthday, Colleen. She got more Litecoin for her birthday. Good job. That's a great birthday present. 78 and muggy. Inside, no neighbors today, this broadcast. No problem. Maria, how you doing? NFL giving 250 billion? I don't know about that to the BLM. Maybe million. I don't think the NFL is giving away 250 billion to anybody. I mean, that's ridiculous anyway. Listen, professional sports are done, and that's a good thing. These guys are prima donnas. They're overpaid prima donnas. And most of them don't have an IQ over 50. Nobody gives a shit what they've got to say. Hut One, what's up? Joan, what's up? Susie, how you doing? Susie took a firearms course today, I believe. Good job, Susie. Susie and April. I think, took their classes today. Our future is bright. Yes. Robert, what's up? Listen, guys, I couldn't write a better script. Things aren't happening on what we would like our timeline to be. Boo-hoo. That's not our jobs to make the timeline. Our jobs, red pill and prepare. We keep doing our job until this thing breaks. Candace, what's up? Chrissy, what's up? Chrissy's daughter is getting a big settlement for a car accident. Won't be 18 for 3 more months. Wow, that's so it sounds like they're trying to tie that money up until the daughter turns 18, I think, is what it sounds like. Boy, I wouldn't go for that because you want to get that money. You don't want that money sitting in the for these 3 months, what we have coming up the next 90 days. There's a good chance it's not going to be there in 90 days. So I would try and do anything I could to give you guys control of that money now so you can invest it in Litecoin and silver. There's got to be a way to make that happen. Jerry, what's up? Jerry the welder. Stay away from silver-plated stuff, guys. If you got some of it, you can hang on to it. It may be valuable down the road. But for now, there's plenty of silver out there, real silver. So don't mess with the plated stuff. Stay away from it. It's probably going to be fairly valuable at some point in the future, but when we have silver at $20 or even $25, buy the silver. Don't mess around. We know that's going to go through the roof. As we're seeing. 40-year high. Paul, what's up? The Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NBA, I wouldn't give you 2 cents for any of them. Yeah. You're insured up to $250,000. Yeah. Of course, they got to have money in the fund to pay you. You're welcome, Bobby. Shelly is out of bug spray. I don't want to live in a place where I need bug spray. Cindy, hello. Yeah, the kneeling thing is not over, apparently. Let these guys keep shooting themselves in the foot. I love it. They don't deserve what they got. New heroes, Admiral Rogers, General Kelly, the SEALs and the Marines that are saving all these kids underground. Those are the heroes. Screw these athletes and actors, celebrities. Gotta wear shades. Barbara, how you doing? Keep pushing, guys. Keep waking up those friends and relatives. Uh, well, Nasara, I mean, what can I say about it? Um, I think I've been kind of on the fence about Nasara. I've known about this program for years, and I've been on the fence because there have been so many dates that have come and gone. Um, there are some things that are happening that make me think that it could be legit. A lot of debts being paid off around the world. You know, Canada and Chase with credit card debt. That makes absolutely no sense. Um, the debt clock running backwards. I think there's something to it. I think we're going to know very soon. Yeah, you're not going to see any kneeling in rodeo. I'll guarantee you. You'll never see a rodeo cowboy kneel down unless he's praying. And you'll see a lot of that. Yeah, get your guns, ladies. Remember, official firearm. The watchman, well, we've got two now, in all fairness. The Sig Sauer P365 SAS. That's what I recommend to all women. It's got a ported barrel, which means there's less recoil. It's easier to shoot. Great gun for a woman. And then the Springfield Hellcat, you get I think one more round with one or two more rounds with the Hellcat, um, 14 or 15 is compared to I think 13 or 14 with the Sig. Um, but it doesn't have the ported barrel, so it's got a little bit more recoil. For a man, it's not a big deal. I've owned both of them. I have the Hellcat now. I'm gonna get another Sig. Great guns, guys, both of them. The Springfield's probably 60 or 70 bucks cheaper right now. I wouldn't if I wouldn't let that sway you. I think again, if you're a woman looking for a first time gun, that Sig is a perfect gun to start with. Helen, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, there's listen, the whole landscape's going to change. Everything. Politics, religion, government, business. We're going to live in a completely different world. BJ's asking about exchanging the new gold backed currency for the old currency. I believe we're going to have a time frame. I'm guessing about 30 days, give or take, that you will be able to exchange your old, our current, what we have as our current US dollars. We'll be able to exchange those for the new gold backed currency, probably 1 to 1. We'll see. Um, I think it's funny. Funny. I think. I think. Um, Nothing to worry about with the currency. Uh, you do want to have some cash when this goes down. And cash will be good, I think, for probably a month or so, where you'll be able to actually spend the dollars when everything collapses. But you can't go wrong with silver and Litecoin. You got to have um, silver and Litecoin, guys. Don't miss the boat on that. And it's much better to have it in silver and or Litecoin than even the gold-backed currency because it's going to go up in value. Yeah, if you've got like real silverware, like not silver plated, but real silverware, yeah, that'll be worth a lot. Yeah, you don't have to melt those down, those spoons, but bug spray is poison. Susie says to use dryer sheets on your skin. Now those are poison too, but apparently they're less poisonous than the bug spray, according to Susie. Eddie loves the Marines. Nothing wrong with that, Eddie. More heroes. Mark, what's up? Well, no. So don't 1800s, 1900s. Don't worry about that silver. Um, we recommend 1964 or older dimes. They're 90% silver. You find them under the junk silver tab at the bullion dealers. jmbullion.com, sdbullion.com. You want that to barter with when the economy goes. 1800s, 1900s, those coins might be worth more to collectors. The 1964 silver coins, I mean, they're old, but they're really not necessarily very valuable as coins. The value comes from the silver. They're 90% silver, or you want the 90% silver dimes. I think there was a few that were 40%. Stay away from the 40% silver stuff. Yeah, if you live in Canada, I mean, well, probably Canada and Alaska, you know about bug spray. Jeannie, what's up? Stay away from the nickels, guys. Just stay away from them. Get the dimes. Marin, what's up? It's really hard to trim a nickel. That's why you want the dimes. You can trim them with a tin snip. Yeah, the Chris is talking about the debt clock. The debt clock has been running forward and backwards. It'll run forward for a while and then it'll run backwards for a while. That's been happening for the last few weeks. Tommy, what's up? That gun, no, either one of these guns are available in California, unfortunately. I'm going to get a California option that I'll talk about here. Um, I've got one in mind, but I got to check it out a little bit. Yeah, Bill saying credit card debt was going backwards. That's kind of a sign that SARA might be kicking in. Silver spoons are good, guys, but buy more. Don't think because you have a couple of spoons that's enough. You want 100 ounces of silver, 25 or 30 Litecoin. Somebody's at a bull riding right now. Who's that? No, I missed it. Doug, what's up? Shelly says I'm funny. Okay. Is that funny looking or Jenny, what's up? Yeah, go buy some silver, Cecil. Debt is going to be wiped out, guys. This is a mathematical certainty. All debt worldwide is going to be wiped out. Either with Nasara slash Jasara, or in America, President Trump's going to declare a reset. Wipe all debt out. That's what's coming. It's a mathematical certainty. The debt is never going to be repaid. Jerry says supposedly everybody's getting gold from the government. I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see. Tim, what's up? Yeah, the new gold-backed dollar is already printed. China has a gold-backed dollar. Russia has a gold-backed dollar. Ready to go. Yeah, Tina, weigh that silver. Amen and thank you, Kevin. Well, no. After 1965, you got to check that. There might have been a couple of years where it was 40%. Again, stay away from the 40% stuff. Stick with the 90%. Eddie's a proud mother of a Marine. You're welcome, Krissa. Semper Fi. Right back at you, Kevin. Polly, hello. Carla's been buying 1 and 2 ounce silver bars. Good job, Carla. Ray Lynn has 120 ounces of silver now. Good job, Ray Lynn. Eddie, yeah, I will. I'll send you a message. P365 SAS. But I'll send you a message about that. Tina, hello. Sarah, hello. Uh, Bill, you're mistaken. 999 silver is going to be more valuable than gold, I believe, within 10 years. That means over 50,000 an ounce. There's new technology coming that requires huge amounts of silver that's going to drive silver through the roof. So yeah, silver's gonna outperform gold hugely. Lena's son and husband at the bull riding. Susan, hello. Yeah, Roosevelt dimes, 1964 or older Roosevelt dimes are 90% silver. Mercury and Roosevelt dimes are 90% silver. Barbara, how you doing? Yeah, 1964 and older. President Trump signed an executive order 122117 that allowed the federal government to seize any assets of individuals or corporations involved in human trafficking or corruption, which basically means any corporation in America can have their assets seized. And it's coming, trust me. Joe, what's up? Still waiting on the granddaughter. Was due on the 18th and we're still waiting. Okay, guys, that's all the questions. Where are we at here? Remember, we need to use every day. Every day matters. Every person matters. And our success rate has gone through the roof. You know, in 2014, it might have been a 1% success rate. Now we're way over 50%. Probably 75 or 80%. We're getting 4 or 5 out of 10. People are craving the information now. You know, we used to have to chase people down. Now they're chasing us down. That's a really good sign, guys. So keep pushing. Let's push through till this is over. Any day or week, this thing could go down any time now. Let's push through till the end. I'm going to leave it there for tonight with our prayer for God and country. Amen. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. God bless.